Hi, you guys. I'm here because I'm going to discuss the dream that I had. I have my cup of lemon tea with honey and my tissues. Mm. You guys, I'm under the weather. As you guys can hear my voice, it's like cracking. So I do apologize ahead of time, but I had another dream last night, so I do have to get this out of the first dream for me to be able to explain the second dream. So, with the three beings that were angelic, once I was able to see them, you guys, they automatically said that our consciousness is rising, and we know that, right, you guys, because we're seeing things for what they really are. It was also explaining to me that the stars are definitely consciousness, you guys. They're alive. We as a collective are able to see them shapeshift, move around, and they're even communicating with us because we have met that frequency. We have elevated to the higher realm of things. So, what does that mean? We have come into the new earth. We have come into what we call the 5D world. So they were explaining to me that we call it the 5D world, but they don't call it the 5D world, you guys. It's like heaven on earth because, again, they were explaining to me that we can only perceive things what we were taught. Our perception is what we know, right? What we were conditioned to know. But there's a lot of different ways that they say it's definitely, the 5D is something else. To them, is us living in our true self, living in our true form of things, how we were meant to be living, the way that we were supposed to be living until certain beings decided to take control and take things into their own hands and change the whole idea of us living. Change the whole thing, you guys. But we are going back to the way things were meant to be from the beginning. Okay? That's the key word. They were showing me also that um, our earth is not the one that's vibrating at this time. It's everybody's vibrating individually. So your perception of things are different than the other person next to you, right? Um, so they were basically trying to say that people feel that the earth is changing itself. No, it's you, my love. You're changing. Your perception of what is is changing. So, if you're ready to commit, if you're ready to say, or you are ready to let go of your ego, right? If you're letting go of your ego, then you're going to start seeing changes in your life. You're going to start seeing things in a beautiful light, in a beautiful way. And they were showing me like different scenes, you guys, because they explained that's the way I was going to be able to concept it. Because if they showed me in their way, it would be too foreign for me to even grasp or even understand and move forward from it to explain to you guys. The reason why I'm definitely sharing is this because they asked me to. They said it's time for you to share this information to them. Um, they understand that some individuals will not concept it or um, will not understand it, and therefore they will not continue to listen to the message, which it's okay with me. Whoever this message is for, it is meant for whoever. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. Not everybody is at the frequency of others, and all right, there's my disclaimer. And this is for entertainment purposes only, you guys. This is my experience, my everything. Okay. So they were explaining to me that there is going to be, it showed me a man standing with a microphone, and he is going to say a lot of things, but he is only allowed to say um, a little at a time, not everything. And that man himself has been in contact with different beings. Um, these three beings that are females that were talking to me, and I said females because it was a female energy. The male is the one that brought me to them. He did put his hands on my shoulder as they were trying to show me. And all of a sudden, because you know what, you guys, in my dream, and this is so me, I was kind of like, they were showing me things, but then I was thinking of something else. And he put his hands on my shoulder, and I went back to concentrating to what they were saying. I felt like I was a little kid, a little kid that can't focus. But anyway, so it was they were letting me know with the scene that there is going to be communication in regards to the drones. Like I told you guys on December 12th, they already showed me this. They're governmental. They're not aliens. They're not from another world. The drones are man made, you guys. Come on. The orbs, this is trippy, you guys, because it showed me that some of these orbs are connected to the drones. And they were showing me that some of these orbs are actually, how can I explain this? Some of these orbs are governmental, but some are not. So it is to see the perception of us, how we're gonna see them, how we're gonna um, I guess, interact with them, or how are we going to react to it. But there are orbs, okay, you guys? There are orbs that are them, that are angelic beings. And these orbs are also called stars. They're explaining to me stars are consciousness, stars are alive. We think and we were taught that stars are just up there and just let it be. They're just there as part of the earth, right? It's part of our orbit. No, the stars are always been watching us, you guys. The stars have always been there for us. They're a live consciousness. So if you want to go outside and meditate with it, talk to it, pray to it, whatever you believe in, you guys, because there's no judgment in my page in this channel. I don't judge anyone. Whatever your beliefs are yours, right? Um, so you look at the stars, and if you talk to it or communicate with it, it will give you a blink. It will move, or it'll do something that shows you, hey, listen, I can hear you and I'm alive. So, the three beings were explaining to me that people need to be more interactive with it, and they can see for their own selves. But our change to the 5D world already happened, you guys, and the new earth is already here, as I said to you guys. What is coming next? There are things that are coming next to our reality, and all right, so two worlds, right? You got to keep thinking that two worlds. So some people will experience this and some people will not. People who are stuck in the 3D world will experience the fear, will experience the bad things. And people in the 5D are like, what are you talking about? I never experienced that. I don't see that. Where is this happening? I haven't even heard about that. And it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months. I'm like, what? This person passed away? I didn't even know this person passed away. Because you're in a whole different world. You're in a whole different perception of life. So, if that sounds familiar to you, then my love, you've made it to the 5D world. You made it to the new earth. Um, there's a lot more to the dream, so I'm going to do a part 3 on this, you guys. This is just my part 2. So the timer's almost up because I only get 10 minutes here on TikTok, so I will mention it more. So I'm going to stop this video and then drink a little bit of honey, tea, and talk to you more, guys, about it. Okay, I love you guys. Talk to you soon.